What's up, y'all? We installed a new washer and dryer not too long ago. We love it, so I wanted to make a quick video on how we and where we installed them. It's actually in the back where the bunks used to be. We renovated the whole spot, so we got kind of a closet, storage, laundry area. Took a couple pictures and videos that I'll talk over, and then after, if you got any questions, let us know what you think. So this is what the bunk area looked like before we did anything. We knew from the get-go that we wanted to do a washer dryer in here somehow. We just didn't know how much room there was going to be, if we were going to be able to have like a closet space or what. So we just started taking stuff out. Realized pretty quick that it wasn't going to be too hard. That black pipe you see running across the floor, that's the shower drain. Back right corner is the main water inlet, the main power, our 50 amp power hookup, and there's actually an outdoor shower water line running right there too, so you have hot and cold. So that's all three things that we're going to need for our washer dryer connection. Margaret's dad is actually an electrician, and he wired us up some plugs for power back there. So anyways, we started figuring out having a frame around that black pipe. We knew we wanted to cover it up, and so I pretty much wired into it with like a swoop wire. Added a P-trap because you don't want any gassy smells coming up from that gray tank. After we got that drain stuff figured out, we started framing in the rest of the floor. We added a shelf for the washer and dryer to actually sit on, and some shelves for the clothes. On anything touching the walls, I made sure to go into the, what you call, studs in the walls. After that, it was time to tie in the water. It was kind of funky on some of the reducers that I had to find, but I got everything at like Home Depot, and I can give you the specifics on that if you want them. Tie those in with some brass fittings. We've moved 2 or 3 times, pretty long distances, since I've done this, and the first time I had to retighten one of those fittings, but they haven't leaked or anything like that since I've done it, so I feel pretty confident with that setup. Then put the washer and dryer up, and it was time to drill a hole for the dryer, so I had to get everything lined up where it was going to be, and it wasn't hard. It was just something about drilling a 4-inch hole through the side of your camper after it had been raining for a couple days in Tennessee. It just didn't feel right. But it all worked out. Got the hole drilled, the vent kit put on, caulked around the hole, and then put this nice shiny plastic piece that came with the kit on the outside. It seals it up, makes it all look good and watertight. So after that, it was wrap things up. I had some stick-on vinyl flooring that my family got us, so figured this is a good spot to use it. Installed that, hooked up the water, power, put the drain in, the P-trap. I had to make an extension for that from the bottom of the P-trap to the top of the washer. So here it is all together. We actually had already put this little clothes hanging rack that we got, I think from like, might have been Goodwill. We got it on sale. Here's a closer look at the bottom part. They're on hinges, and we put our shoes under there and some other miscellaneous stuff, sunscreen, whatever. Underneath the washer, we put up a little curtain there, and that's where we keep the soap, dryer sheets, and whatever else we have to shove under there. After all that, this is how it sits. It's been nice having our own setup, not having to go to the laundromat. If you got any questions, let us know. I'm going to try to start doing some more of these videos with the upgrades we've done, or if you got any tips for something you saw that we done wrong, let us know that too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.